Hi, my name is Martha Stevenson. I'm going to try to share a few ideas for those of you who are just getting started in the rock painting business. The very first thing you're going to need are some rocks. Some of you are lucky enough to be able to go outside and pick up some. Others of us have to find a place to buy them. You may find some recommendations on a Google search. There are some big stores like Home Depot and Lowe's that carry big bags of rocks. Not every single rock in the bag is perfect for what you want, but the prices are good and it's a good start. I lucked out. We have a local landscaping place right around the corner from my house that has fabulous rocks. I'm able to get smaller kindness rocks, river rocks, and Santorini stones where I can pick out my selection, and that makes it worth the money I spend. The best rocks are smooth surface so that you can easily draw or paint something. Those that are pitted and craggy have a purpose, but as a beginner you might find them frustrating. Amazon and Facebook offer some solutions. Shipping can be a big expense. The U.S. Postal Service has flat rate shipping boxes that makes some of this an affordable venture. Next, you're going to decide if you want to paint or use acrylic markers. Some people are afraid of the paint because they've never really gotten comfortable with a paintbrush and it seems a big mess. For those people, start with acrylic markers. I like the extra fine tips, so that's what I look for. Other people love the Posca markers. I suggest you go on Amazon and search for acrylic markers and read about them. Craft stores often carry a good selection. That might be a good starting point. I recommend you buy a small set and test what you have before you buy the big set. I am an artist, so I paint every day and I use my own paint and brushes. For a beginner, the craft paints work great. For somebody who's a little more advanced, they venture off into artist level paints, and some are using watercolors and ink paints and all sorts of exciting paints. It's all out there and all of it works. Craft paints can be purchased at your big craft stores or Walmart or online and are very affordable. They come in a variety of colors, so if you're uncomfortable with color mixing, this is a great solution. And they come in 1 to 2 ounce bottles, so you haven't committed yourself to a lot of paint before you get started. They dry pretty quickly and rarely lift up or run when you apply your finish to the rock. The best way to get started with brushes is to find a set that includes a variety of brush types. My favorite brushes are flat brushes, angle brushes, round brushes, and liners. You can buy a pack of disposable eyeliner brushes on Amazon for $7 to $8 for 100 of them. They're great. Just basic art supplies include paper towels, water buckets, stuff like that, pencil, chalk. I keep one water bucket with a bit of soap and or hand sanitizer to get the paint out of the brush, and then I have a clean water bucket to rinse. Any acrylic paint left in a brush will ruin it. Now, finding ideas. Pinterest and Google are my friends. I type in rock painting ideas and browse around. You will find so many ideas out there. Great things to start with are ladybugs, flowers, gnomes, words like hope, love, faith, and happy faces. These are typically simple to draw and people love finding them. I love sparklies, so I purchased nail art rhinestones. They are flat-backed. These can be found at beauty supply stores, Amazon, Walmart, Dollar Tree, all over the place. I use a fluid gel media to apply them. Some people use Mod Podge and some use a glue. The secret is finding something that will turn clear once it dries. I have purchased needlepoint glue applicators, which allows me to put my gel media inside them. When I have a bunch of people over, each one of them gets a dispenser so that they can rhinestone away. I use wax pencils to pick up and place the rhinestones on the rocks. When the rock is finished and dry, I recommend putting a coat of resin on top. There is resin where you do a 50-50 mix of epoxy and hardener. This typically takes 24 to 72 hours to dry. There are also UV resins that dry using the UV light, similar to what you'd use to dry your gel nails at a nail salon. You can also put the UV light rocks out in the sunshine. They recommend you start it with a UV light, then put it out in the sun so no bugs get into the finish. So that concludes our Rock Painting 101 session. I hope this has been helpful to you, and I hope you come around for some more classes where we learn more and more tricks and fun things to do with rocks. Thank you for your time, and please don't forget to subscribe. I will appreciate your support. Thanks. Bye-bye.